Hi everyone. So, the name of the book we are going to read today is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, written by Dr. Joseph Murphy. So, we'll start with the writer section. How this book can work miracles in your life. I have seen miracles happen to men and women in all walks of life all over the world. Miracles will happen to you too when you begin using the magic power of your subconscious mind. This book is designed to teach you that your habitual thinking and imagination mold, fashion, and create your destiny. For as a person think in his subconscious mind, so is he. Next, do you know the answers? Why is one person sad and another person happy? Why is one joyous and prosperous and another poor and miserable? Why is one person fearful and anxious and another full of faith and confidence? Why does one person have a beautiful luxurious home while another lives out a meager existence in Islam? Why is one person a great success and another an abject failure? Why is one speaker outstanding and immensely popular and another mediocre and unpopular? Why is one person a genius in her work or profession while another toils all his life without doing or accomplishing anything worthwhile? Why is one person healed of a so-called incurable disease and another isn't? Why is it so many good, kind, religious people suffer the tortures of the damned in their minds and bodies? Why is it many immoral and irreligious persons succeed and prosper and enjoy radiant health? Why is one person happily married and another very unhappy and frustrated? Is there any answer to these questions in the workings of your conscious and subconscious mind? There most certainly is. So my reason for writing this book is what motivated me to write this book was a deep desire to share with others the answer I have discovered to these and many similar questions. I have tried to explain the great fundamental truth of life in the simplest language possible. I believe that it is perfectly possible to explain the basic and fundamental laws of life and of your mind in ordinary everyday language. You will find that the language of this book is very simple, that can be used in daily papers and current periodicals, in your business offices, in your home, in daily workshops. I urge you to study this book and apply the techniques it outlines. As you do, I am absolutely convinced that you will lay hold of a miracle working power that will lift you up from confusion, misery, melancholy, and failure. It will guide you to your true place, solve your difficulties, serve you from emotional and physical bondage, and place you on the royal road to freedom, happiness, and peace of mind. This miracle working power of a subconscious mind can heal you of your sickness, making you vital and strong again. In learning how to use their inner parts, you will open the prison door of fear and enter into the life described by Paul as the glorious liberty of the sons of God. Releasing the miracle working power. A person healing will always be the most convincing evidence of your subconscious powers. Many years ago, I managed to cure myself of a malignancy. In medical terminology, it is called sarcoma. By using the healing power of my subconscious mind, which treated me and still maintains and governs all my vital functions. The technique I applied then is explained in detail in this book. I feel sure that it will help others to trust the same infinite, healing presence lodged in the subconscious depth of all of us. Thanks to the kindly advice of elderly doctor friends, I suddenly realized that it is natural to assume that the creative intelligence that made all my organs, fashioned my body, and started my heart can heal its own handiwork. An ancient proverb says, the doctor dresses the wound and God heals it. Wonder happens when you pray effectively. Scientific prayer is the harmonious interaction of the conscious and subconscious level of mind, scientifically directed toward a specific purpose. This book will teach you the scientific way to tap the realm of infinite power within you, enabling you to get what you really want in life. You desire a happier, fuller, and richer life? Begin to use this miracle working power and smooth your way in daily affairs, solve business problems, and bring harmony in family relationships. Be sure that you read this book several times. The many chapters will show you how this wonderful power works and how you can draw out the hidden inspiration and wisdom that is within you. Learn the simple techniques of impressing the subconscious mind. Follow the new scientific way in tapping the infinite storehouse. Read this book carefully earnestly and lovingly. Prove to yourself the amazing way it can help you. It may be, and I believe it will be, the turning point of your life. Everybody prays. Do you know how to pray effectively? How long is it since you prayed as a part of your everyday activities? In an emergency, in time of danger or trouble, in illness, and when death lurks, pray forth. Just follow the daily news. There are reports that people all over the country are praying for a child stricken with a so-called incurable ailment, for peace among nations, for a group of miners trapped in a flooded mine. Later we hear that when rescued miners say that they prayed while waiting for rescue. Certainly prayer is ever-present help in times of trouble. But why should you wait for the trouble to make prayer an integral and constructive part of your life? The dramatic answers to prayer make headlines and are the subject of testimonies to the effectiveness of prayer. But what of many humble prayers of children? The simple thanksgiving of a grace at the table daily? The faithful devotions wherein the individual seeks only communion with God? My work with people has led me to study the various approaches to prayer. I have experienced the power of prayer in my own life, and I have talked and worked with many others who have benefited greatly from the help of prayer. The problem usually is how to tell someone else how to pray. People who are in trouble have difficulty in thinking and acting reasonably. Their problem overwhelms them and block their ability to listen and understand. They need an easy formula to follow, an obviously workable pattern that is simple and specific. So what is the unique feature of this book? The unique feature of this book is its down-to-earth practicality. Here you will find simple, usable techniques and formulas that you can easily apply in your everyday life. I have taught these simple processes to men and women all over the world. The special features of this book will appeal to you because they explain why you often get the opposite of what you prayed for. Thousands of times people in all parts of the world have asked me, why is it I have prayed and got no answer? In this book you will find the reasons for this common complaint, the explanation of many ways of impressing the subconscious mind, and getting the right answers make this an extraordinarily valuable book and ever-present help in time of trouble. What do you believe? Contrary to what many people think, it is not the thing that is believed in that brings an answer to a person's prayer. Prayers are answered when the individual's subconscious mind responds to the mental picture or thought in his or her mind. This law of belief is the secret operating principle in all the religions of the world. It is the hidden reason for the psychological truth. The Buddhist, the Christian, the Muslim, and the Jew may all get answers to their prayers, in spite of enormous differences among their stated beliefs. How can this be? The answer is that it is not because of particular creed, religion, affiliation, ritual, ceremony, formula, liturgy, incantations, sacrifices or offerings, but solely because of belief or mental acceptance and receptivity about that which they pray. The law of life is the law of belief. Belief can be summed up briefly as a thought in your mind. As a person thinks, feels and believes, so is the condition of his or her mind, body and circumstances. A technique, a methodology based on an understanding of what you are doing, why you are doing, it will help you to bring out a subconscious embodiment of all the good things of life. Essentially, answered prayer is the realization of a heart desire. Desire is prayer. Everyone desires health, happiness, security, peace of mind, and true expression. But how many of us achieve all these goals? A university professor admitted to me recently, I know that if I change my mental pattern and redirect my emotional life, my heart condition will improve. I know that. The problem is I do not have any technique, process, or modus operandi. My mind wanders back and forth on my many problems, and I feel frustrated, unhappy, and defeated. This professor had a desire for perfect health. What he needed was the knowledge of the way his mind worked. It was this that would enable him to fulfill his desire. By practicing the healing methods outlined in this book, he became whole and perfect. There is one mind common to all individuals. The miracle working power of your subconscious mind existing before you and I were born, before any church or word existed. The great eternal truth and principle of life antedate all religions. It is with these thoughts in mind that I urge you to, in the following chapters, to lay hold of this wonderful, magical, transforming power. It will bind up mental and physical wounds, proclaim liberty to the fear-ridden mind, and liberate you completely from the limitations of poverty, failure, misery, lack, and frustration. All you have to do is unite mentally and emotionally with the good you wish to embody. The creative power of your subconscious will respond accordingly. Begin now, today. Let wonders happen in your life. Keep on keeping on until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. Chapter 1. The Treasure House Within You. You have infinite riches within your reach. To gain them, all you have to do is open your mental eyes and behold the treasure house of infinity within you. There is a storehouse within you from which you can extract everything you need to live gloriously, joyously, and abundantly. Many people are unaware of their own potential because they do not know about this storehouse of infinite intelligence and boundless love within themselves. Whatever you want, you can draw it forth. A magnetized piece of iron will lift about 12 times in own weight. But if you demagnetize this same piece of iron, it will not lift even a feather. In the same way, there are two types of people. Those who are magnetized are full of confidence and faith. They know they want to succeed and to win. Others, so many others, are demagnetized. They are full of fears and doubts. When an opportunity comes, they say, "What if I fail? I might lose my money. People will laugh at me." People of this sort will never get very far in life. Their fear to go forward makes them simply stay when they are. You can become a magnetized person when you discover and put to use the master secret of the ages.